Hi, I'm Troy from ExtractCraft. I'm here today to show you the easiest way to make essential oils at home for either cooking, for medicinal uses, or just for pleasure. We're going to use the Source Turbo by ExtractCraft. You can find a lot of information on the machine itself on our website, ExtractCraft.com. Today I'm going to run you through the simple process. It won't be a long video because this is really easy. Basically what we're going to do is we're going to take a botanical, let's say in this case rosebuds, we're going to take 95% ethanol. We make sure we use food grade, non-toxic ethanol. So something like Everclear is good, or a good culinary solvent works wonderfully. And what this is going to do is going to take all the good essence out of the botanical that you choose. So just enough to cover the material. And then we're going to let it set. Anywhere, depending on what material you are using, from 5 minutes up to a few days. I've done oak chips before. Oak chips I let soak for about 2 days. Came out beautifully. Some lighter things like rosemary and some things that give up the essence easier don't need as long or soak. As you can see behind me, I've already prepared some rosemary, and some chamomile. So the rose we're basically just going to use for fragrance. The rosemary we're going to use for cooking. And the chamomile we're going to use for medicinal uses, for topicals, and to make our hands feel good and smooth. Also, chamomile these days has a lot of other medicinal applications. People are using it for many different things, so you might want to look at how different ways you can use the chamomile. So like I said, the first step we use, putting the botanical in a container. Second step, we put the alcohol in to extract the essence from the botanical. Then what do we have to do next? What we have to do next, I'm going to use these ones that we've already prepared. We have to filter. So to filter, you've got to ask yourself, how diligent do I want to be about the filtration? Do I care if there's particulates in it? If you don't really care, you can just use a mesh strainer. If you want to make sure there's not that many particulates in your final product, then you strain it a little better. Maybe use a coffee filter. If you want to be really diligent about it, maybe you run it through a coffee filter and then run it through a Buchner funnel afterwards, so you can get a really clear, clean final product. It's up to you how diligent you want to be. I'm going to do the chamomile. This has been setting, like I said, this has been setting for about a day and a half, nearly 2 days. And we're just going to strain it. Wow, I can really smell that nice chamomile aroma. So you can see it takes on very close the color and characteristics of the material that you're actually extracting as well. So now what we're going to do, we're going to take what we've extracted in our alcohol solution and we're going to put it into the source for processing. This is the cup, or what we call the crucible. So this is where the alcohol solution is actually going to go. And this is a cold trap, or just where we're going to reclaim the alcohol. So the alcohol is going to reclaim around the edges here for use again next time. So that's going to save you money. Every time you use it, this appliance is going to pay you back. Put that on there, make sure it's nice and tight. Cup goes inside. You don't have to tighten it down hard, just very loose. Set the top on, make sure it's nice and flat. Push the button. We're going to use turbo mode, so it takes about 2 hours to go through this. You can have your essential oils in just 2 hours. The pumps kick on. Pumps are only on for about 2 minutes. Then once the vacuum comes up, they'll go off. So we'll come back and check the progress in a little while. So that process is really easy. It takes about 2 hours. All you have to do is take your botanical, mix it with the alcohol, put the alcohol solution in the source, start the source, go about your business. 2 hours later, you're gonna have your oil. Now, your oil, what are you gonna do with it afterwards? As you can see, I made the rosemary olive oil. I used the rosebud extract to put in some previously made CBD body butter I made. Now it smells awesome. You can save some for a little bit later if you've got some other project planned, or just save it for when the urge hits you to make something. And my wife's favorite, my chamomile extract with the MCT oil. She's going to use this a lot and absolutely loves it. Smells like a dream as well. Very medicinal. All of these are very potent, so you can stretch them. You can add more MCT oil, add more body butter, add more olive oil if you want to stretch them out a little bit, or you can use them in a little more potent form straight out of the machine. That's about all I got. Super easy at home essential oils by ExtractCraft using the source.